I'm hesitant about doing this video, but the very reason I'm hesitant is the very reason that I need to do it. Because today is a very, very, very special day. So some of you guys, you might want to turn this video off right now because I'm about to talk about menopause. Although if you are married or in a committed relationship, shame on you. Shame on you. You should be listening to this too because it's going to affect you. The reason that today is a very special day is because, you know, you've heard people say, oh, they're in menopause, they're going through menopause, but the reality is you are pre-menopause. Then once you don't get your cycle for a full 12 months, on that day of that 12th month, you are in menopause. And then after that, you are post-menopause. So you're only really in menopause for one day. And today is my day. I swear, I wanted to have a party. I've been counting this date down. My girlfriends all know it. Because the last, I'm going to say 7 years, have been crazy. Ladies, it's crazy, right? So I just wanted to share with you my experiences, and real quick. And I want to do this because, you know, if I think about it, probably 70% of my clients are ladies that are dealing with being premenopause or postmenopause. They're dealing with the hormonal impact on their body. And so it would be inauthentic of me if I didn't, you know, include myself in the conversation. So for me, it started with massive amounts of water retention. And guys, you don't even know. You know, you've probably heard your girlfriend or your wife talk about that. It's when you know, 2 days later and you're holding 7 pounds of water, it's no joke. So there was that going on. And then I'm not going to say depression because I'm a very happy person. But maybe sometimes the glass is not quite, you know, my glass is always overflowing, but maybe sometimes I thought it was, you know, half empty instead of half full. Maybe, you know what, I think I described it as feeling sometimes I felt a little bit blah. You know, I'm usually raring to go, and I felt like a little blah there, probably around the age of 47. I'm 53 now. Then came the hot flashes. Oh my Lord. That, yeah, that'll do a number on you. You know, at one point I was probably having 30 a night, maybe 40 in a day. I mean, just insane. Yes, when that started, I tried, oh my gosh, black cohosh, didn't do a thing. I started golden flax, which actually worked for a while. And about the age of 47, I went, I think it was, how old was I? My doctor, Dr. Howard Elkin of heartwise.com. I started seeing Howard, and honestly, after that, I'm not saying it's been super easy, but definitely not the roller coaster other women experience. So the hot flashes, some women get very depressed. Anxious? Yes, I am not an anxious person, so that was very unusual for me. 2 major full-blown panic attacks. The first one, I actually thought I was dying. I thought I was having a heart attack, and Kevin wasn't here until I literally in my head put 2 and 2 together. I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I read about all the time. This is what I study. I'm actually having one. That was fun. And I'm doing this video just because, thankfully, I didn't put the weight on that, you know, the average woman puts on 30 pounds during pre-menopause. I didn't do that because this is what I do. I mean, I wrote a book on it. I mean, I understand the nutrition enough to dodge that bullet. But for some reason, I mean, I can't even imagine going through this and gaining 30 pounds. I don't have to imagine it. I work with clients that it's happened. And they blame themselves. And what does that, if you've already got mild depression and now you've gained 30 pounds and you're anxious, it's just a colossal mess, right? I am very fortunate that I'm in an amazing marriage. So I can't imagine going through this and, you know, what's going on in your head and all this lack of sleep from sweating and all that stuff. If I was in a, you know, if I was married to a jerk of a guy or something, I can't even imagine if you're not in a good relationship and dealing with that. Ooh, that must be hard. Or if you're in a relationship and there's a lot of judgment going on, I couldn't even imagine that. And that's why I say, guys, that hopefully you are watching this video, because it's a real thing. You know, if your partner's temper's a bit short, if she seems a little irrational, if she seems a little depressed, if she's worrying a little bit more than she wouldn't usually, sweetheart, it's, you know, for one, it's temporary, but your lady's having a really tough time. And you guys go through it too. We might get a little bit anxious, but you guys get grumpy as hell. I see it all the time. Just saying. So about the age of 40, if I'm 53, about the age of 48, I'm going to say, 49, I started HRT. Now that was for me. It's not for everybody, personal choice. And the main reason that I went that route was because I have 100% confidence in my doctor, Dr. Howard Elkin, and I trust him to be super conservative and do just exactly what I need to, I don't know, balance myself out. And I've got to credit Kevin and Dr. Howard Elkin for getting me through this. So now I'm... Today's the day, I swear, I felt like having a party or something. And so I've experienced this, read about it, studied it, coaching it. Now I've got through that chapter, and now I've got the next chapter of postmenopause, which, again, now I'm looking at other subjects which I've only ever read about, but I'm not about to experience. But this video is just a word of support for all you ladies that are maybe going through it, and a little hi to the ladies that I'm joining on the other side of it. I feel great. I feel my energy is fantastic, my mood is fantastic, I feel like my body's in check. Obviously we always feel like we could do better, right? And but I'm also very, very relieved that hopefully that chapter is over, because it's crazy. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. I wanted to share that with a lot of my, you know, I was going to do this video and only post it on my private Facebook group for my clients, but it is what I coach, it is what I do, so I thought I would share it with everybody. I hope it wasn't too much information, and I hope you guys, I didn't make you blush.